Welcome in, everyone. My name is Ruth. Thank you to all returning subscribers and viewers. You don't know how grateful I am and excited to be able to connect with you in the comments on some of these topics. If you're new here, my name is Ruth. I'm a tarot reader and clairvoyant. I connect to spirit using tarot cards, and I connect concerning world events and cosmic happenings. Today, we're going to be doing a follow-up pull to the weather modification card pull that I did a week or so ago as of the recording of this video. I think it's called Is Our Weather Being Modified? Or Weather Modification, Is Our Weather Being Tampered With? So in that reading, the message came in that the earth really was out of balance, and modifying the weather, we'd be in a huge drought, we'd be in a lack of precipitation. Modifying the weather became a necessary evil because humanity is kind of out of control. So the earth has been struggling, the elementals and the spirit beings have been struggling to produce the cycles of life on the earth, especially in weather. And so to produce rain or clouds or snow, oftentimes there's been chemtrails, and I do notice that before storm the sky fills with chemtrails. But the question we're asking today from spirit is, has the chemicals in these chemtrails and in this weather modification been helpful or harmful to the earth? So I take this with sacred responsibility. Don't accept everything that I say or comes through the cards. Always use your intuition to say, that is interesting, or that resonates, or that doesn't. I'm never going to be offended if someone disagrees with me. There's been times I've done readings and then disagreed and had to get with spirit, connect to myself, and be like, okay, I was tapping into something that was different. However, I do like bringing in tools, divination tools, because it is a step between our ego and the cosmic divine information. So I like to see what it is. And so I always do a ritual before I get online with you all, but I just want to verify this with you all to bring in the energy of only the love, light, truth for our best and highest good. I ask spirit to put my ego aside for my higher self to come in to connect to Archangel Michael and Gabriel to be able to give us truth and information for our best and highest good. And this is taking charge. We've taken charge of the information we receive. The Emperor card is we are in control of the information, and we take responsibility. Emperor, we take responsibility. If you are interested in taking responsibility for world leaders and their intentions and tarot readings, go ahead and check out my new and upcoming World News Tarot Q&A. This is going to be on March 1st at 6 p.m. We're going to drop political figure names in the chat, and we're going to do an energy pull on their vibration and on their intention. And we're going to be doing these maybe once a month. So if you miss this one, subscribe so that you can get notified for the next live. I'm also going to be doing a Wednesday night live every single Wednesday evening at about 7 or 7:30. I haven't quite decided the time. I think there's one already up on the channel. You should get notified. And you can click the notify me button to get a notification as well. One more. I am doing a Practice Your Tarot online workshop on March 8th at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. These tickets are $35. You can bring your tarot or oracle cards. It's going to be a 90-minute workshop with some teaching, meditation, and at least 40 minutes of practicing, and then I will be available for Q&A afterwards to talk about how to use tarot, because I have made mistakes in tarot. I have connected to the wrong spirit beings in my past when I thought I was talking to Holy Spirit. I have had to go through the ups and downs of learning to be accountable with my own tarot reading, and I think we need to bring it back to reality of holding information accountable. Now let's get started. Archangel Michael, spirit team, guides, higher self of the divine, I connect to Christ consciousness. Our chemtrails And I'm being stopped right here to ask about chemtrails because I think that there's been a change in chemtrails, especially with the administration changes and different key limitations being placed on certain things in our society. So let me ask this. Were authorities putting dangerous chemicals in chemtrails in the past 10 years? Can we ask that? In the past 10 years, were authorities putting dangerous chemicals or just chemicals in the chemtrails? And I want to know if they knew or if they didn't know, if they know the implications of this. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. What did they know? Were they putting in dangerous chemicals or... Okay, they knew. They knew what they were putting in the air. This is your intuition or the inner knowing, and this is the air, 6 of air, clouds. Look how the ship is floating in the clouds. When I saw this card, I immediately saw they knew. They knew what was happening. In the sun, this is the atmosphere, the sun. Interesting that they might have been trying to block the rays of the sun from humanity. But there's been a change. This is the world card. This is the card of something has changed in the atmosphere concerning Earth. This is a very general information. Let's get independent. Independent. Something went independent of some of the dangerous chemicals and what they were putting in the Earth. Okay, so I'm going to use this deck here. What was in these chemicals, in these chemtrails that they were putting in the Earth? Were they dangerous or were they positive? This just gave me a reading of what happened in the next 10 years. In the last 10 years, excuse me. This is going to give me of the details of it in the last 10 years. 3 cards, please. The Hierophant, the Hermit, and the Wheel of Fortune. Interesting. The Hierophant is telling me that this was the system of the Matrix and the Cabal. Okay, and this is telling me that it was secret and it was not being told to the human population. I don't believe people fully know. Even the air flight attendants or the aircraft carriers or the people who flew the planes, the pilots, I don't think they knew. This was a high grade plan of the dark side, of the leaders of our world, to actually alter the weather, but more than just the weather. I'm seeing here it was an attempt to change the earth, an attempt to alter the earth. And that's here as well. The world card, alter the earth and the sun. So this could have been a practice by several leaders such as Bill Gates to actually stop the rays of the sun from hitting Earth. Because, and let me explain to you what's coming here. With the sun card, the sun has light codes from cosmic, universal spirit beings, the cosmos, to actually upgrade and ascend humanity. Not just to ascend the Earth in its star-like being, but also to ascend humanity in our DNA. So these chemtrails, it wasn't so much that they were trying to kill off or destroy humanity. They were actually trying to alter the atmosphere of the Earth so that the sun's rays could not come in. I'm not getting anything with health. However, that could have been a symptom. But the intention of the past 10 years of chemtrails was actually to block the sun's rays from hitting the Earth in its full ascension format. Let's get further clarity. Did these, and my question was, did they know or not know? Yes. The powers that be that ordered chemtrails from the highest level of power, they knew what they were doing. And I'm thinking of that plan that Bill Gates had to actually put a diosphere or something around the sun to like protect it, because oh, we're going to have so much trouble if the sun keeps shining upon us. And so we got to put a shield in front of the sun way up in the atmosphere. These chemtrails could have been the first step to that. And then they were going to do something to block the sun in our atmosphere. But these chemtrails was like part of the plan to keep humanity from receiving light codes. What can you tell us about what's in these chemtrails? Were they healthy for us? Did we receive any side effects? Or did we just get the sun blocked from us? The Emperor card, the Tower card, shook up the atmosphere, and the Six of Swords. Okay, this is the rain. It affected the rain and the storms. So what I'm seeing here is that when the electricity, like thunderstorms, would hit the earth, it would bring those chemicals to earth much quicker. And the rain, something about the rain was being affected as well. The rain was being contaminated or altered. Like the molecular configuration of rain was definitely being altered. Devil. Yes, the Devil card. The Devil card is saying that there was, when the rain came down, not only were the raindrops either messed with, so they weren't in their pure form, but there was also negative attachments to that rain. So this would be chemicals and anything having to do with harming the earth through the rain. So I'm not getting so much that it was just in the clouds, but it was affecting the rain and the precipitation. And it was a vicious cycle. According to the weather modification video I did a while ago, it said that they needed to produce rain because the Earth's cycle was being imbalanced, because they were, from what we see, they're putting these chemtrails in the sky and trying to keep light codes from hitting humanity, or the light, the sun, the vitamins from the sun from hitting humanity. And so it's messing with the cycle of Earth, and it just plain messed with the atmosphere. These chemicals did come down through rain, and I'm seeing here it affected our plants, our animals, and our water supply, obviously, but also the trees. The trees were affected as well. Okay, so let's ask the question now, is this being changed? Are we in any way going to be taken out of this situation? What's the plan moving forward? Cabal or cleanup? What's the plan moving forward? Are we going to stay aligned with this cabal plan to block the sun? Or are we going to move forward into a higher vibrational cleanup? Okay. Cabal or cleanup? Let's ask Spirit. Thank you. Seven of Water, it's a mess. Two of Earth, we're still in the choice stage. We're still choosing what to do with our atmosphere. I think that there's a lot of conflict. In the last reading said that there's conflict between how to, like, there's good people and there's bad people in the weather control system. And so it's very messy, very confused. They're still not sure how to make the choice, or the choice has not yet been made. Emperor, this is the system of the weather. King of Earth, it's under the alert. It's been alerted to higher vibrational leaders, especially like the Trump administration, the RFK Jr. administration with the health. Someone's getting involved on a higher scale here. And we're starting to look at the planes, the aircraft. They're under investigation. Let's get further clarity on this. They're either under investigation or something is being revamped in the aircraft, and obviously how the chemtrails are done, what's in the chemtrails. What can you tell us about the plan going forward? How are we going to, is the plan to stay with the cabal agenda or to do a cleanup? Thank you. Emperor card, Emperor, Emperor, Emperor. This is the system again. So much. The Tower card and the Six of Swords. These cards came out again. So what this is telling me is, and let me go ahead and get some more clarity cards, because that has never happened to me, that these same cards have come out again. Temperance, healing. Okay, once again is current administrations across the world are becoming aware that this was tampered with. They're not quite sure what to do about it, but there are many. I'm getting 50% of the world leaders want to heal their atmospheres. And this is, when I say heal, this is the healing card, the balancing card, the alchemy card. This is the card of bringing balance back to the atmosphere of their cities, the atmosphere of their states, the atmosphere of their provinces and nations. 50%, a good 50% of leaders, once they find out what truly has been happening, they're at least going to try to make steps and move toward the direction of light. And this is something that we can manifest for each one of our nations, our states, our cities. I have even heard that manifestation can clear the skies. So in order to do chemical alterations in the atmosphere, you have to make a deal. Now, this is very freaky, so hold your horses. You have to make a deal with the elementals. You almost have to either hijack the elementals that produce rain, that produce atmosphere, or you need to partner and contract with them. Now, this could be something as simple as the bonding of chemicals, the molecules, okay? But you have to create a substance that binds this molecule with this molecule. Now, one molecule can be controlled by dark energy, and another molecule can be a higher vibrational organic energy. But when you put them together, you hijack the spirit behind that molecule. So anyway, the elementals fascinate me. I'm still learning about it though, so take it as it resonates. But the elementals are what produce our rain cycles. And science just doesn't quite see the energy behind the molecule. So right here, this is telling me that they have to revamp some of these contracts with the way we do weather. And we need to manifest. Oh, this is what I was saying. To manifest, you manifest power to the organic spirit beings, the organic elements of the earth. And as you manifest and give them light, they can actually clear the air. Just like Dr. Emoto, who did the water experiments where he spoke into water or he taped high vibrational words to water and they formed beautiful crystals, and the negative words made negative, dark, muddy, unclear crystals. Just like our words can affect water, our words and our thoughts can affect air. So we can manifest clear skies. Okay, so I'm going to leave this here. I do have a few more readings to do on this topic of weather, elementals, and I do know I want to do some World Economic Forum. Someone just resigned from there. Who was it that just resigned from major World Economic? Yeah, I can't find it. But there was a leader, a major leader that just resigned from the World Economic Forum, which we will have to pull cards to see if that's good news or bad news. So maybe we could put that in our tarot Q&A here for world news and world leaders, public figures, and their intentions. Go ahead, subscribe to get notified on that. I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.